Good morning. It is, sorry, I'm a bit shaky this morning. It is Monday and I have got a day off work. Eddie booked Friday, Monday off, so I put a day off in like a couple of weeks ago and she finally approved it on Thursday, I think. So I've got the day off today, which is a good job because I stayed up ridiculously late last night watching this. It's a Korean like competition show, a bit like Physical 100 but using the brain, so they do lots of puzzles and things, and it's called The Devil's Plan. And I'm on episode 8, I think, but I've literally binge watched it and I stayed up really late watching it even though I was dropping sleep. So I haven't got up early this morning. Got up and sort of like, I woke up usual time, but I did stay in bed. My daughter is starting a new sort of Christmas job today just to sort of supplement her shop whilst money's tight. And so I was messaging her this morning and just generally chilling, and I've had my shower, done my hair, although it does need dyeing again desperately, and put a little bit of makeup on, not a huge amount. And I think Eddie and I are off to Cannock today, so I have got stuff still to do on the online website. I did pretty well yesterday. I think I was on it till 8:30 last night, I think, which is the other reason why I feel tired. But I'm just working through now just to make sure I haven't missed anything, so hopefully we're to get that sorted. There is one other job I want to do before I go out today, which is to order some more DTFs, which is some of the transfers for the t-shirts. There was one file that I sent over that wasn't quite right, so they luckily checked it for me and they told me, so I've corrected it. Oh, I've got all bits of hair on my glasses. And so I would like to send that over and get those, because they're actually the ones I like the best. Put my glasses on. I've got a bit of a headache though. I feel like that hangover feeling when you have a late night. But yeah, so I don't think I'm going to have anything to eat or drink at the moment. I think I'm going to have something when I get over. Just check, make sure I've taken my tablet. Yeah. I'm going to have something when I get over to Cannock, I think. So whatever I have, I'll show you. I have actually done a weigh-in this morning, which is the first time I've weighed in properly for a couple of weeks. Well, more than a couple of weeks. It's longer than that. I did have a sneaky step on the scales, which my Renfo app has picked up from a couple of weeks ago, but apart from that I've not weighed in for quite some time, and I knew it wasn't going to be great news because I know this last weekend and last few days of last week I've been not bad from food, so I've had stew and stuff and food's been okay, but I've just been snacking, and I don't mean snacking on any sort of basic level. I've been eating chocolate like it's going out of fashion. I'm not even a chocolate lover really. I love a bit of it, but I'm not a huge chocolate fan. So I need to draw a line, and that's partly why I weighed myself, because I need to give myself a bit of a kick up the bum into stopping doing it. So today I'm going to try, even though I've got the day off work, and my normal thing would be, oh, it's treat yourself day, you're off work. I'm going to try and draw a line, and may even go back to counting calories, I'm not sure. I definitely need to start being a bit more mindful about what I'm eating. I was doing really well. In fact, the video that I've just put up, I've noticed that I did really well until my lady time started, and that's when I went downhill quite rapidly and I've struggled to recover. And I've been doing all this nurture podcast stuff where I've been listening to, listen to your body, do this, do that. And I'm not buying diet foods actively, so I'm picking up whatever yogurt. So if it's a full fat one, it's a full fat one, but I'm just being mindful of my portion. But I do think I need to get a bit of control back in there, just because of my snacking habits and things, which aren't healthy. So anyway, enough talking. I shall see you in a bit when I perhaps get to Cannock.
Gloucester, and then they'd attack, while the Yorkists were distracted when not.
Hi, not vlog much today. Went to the West Midlands outlet and it was rammed. We had totally forgotten that it was half term for some people this week. So around here we seem to have had half term over like 3 weeks. So where I work, they had it last week, and I think this week might be when they've got it actually near me as well, but we just completely forgot. So got there and it was rammed. But we did have wagamas, which I filmed. I had a hot pot, which was one of the nicest things I've ever had. It was hot, I mean it was spicy, satisfying, it was beautiful. It had all the veg in I like, so it had butternut squash in there, monge choy, pak choy or bok choy depending on how you pronounce it, and it was beautiful, and some tteokbokki as well. It was really, really nice. So that filled me up, and I haven't had anything else. I didn't have any breakfast beforehand, and it was 600 and something calories. So yeah, not too bad when you think it was my breakfast and my lunch combined. We stopped off at Starbucks on the way back and got a coffee, and I went for a skinny caramel macchiato, which again I've counted in my app. So now we've got back. I showed Eddie where this garage is. He's taking Chloe's car to tomorrow because he hadn't been before, and I'm in the office so I can't go. And then I popped to Aldi because Ewan needed shampoo and conditioner. He's not happy with using mine because apparently it doesn't smell right for him. So I popped in and I bought a few bits. I got some skinny sausages for my dinner. I've got normal sausages for their dinner. Although Ewan's told me he's having pizza, so he's not having dinner anyway. So we're having sausage and mash, which should still keep me within my calories, I think, for today. So I'm quite pleased with how that's gone. We haven't taken Luna out for a dog walk because it's dark and it's absolutely hammering it down, so she just wouldn't want to go out in that. So we haven't bothered, and obviously we've been walking all day, and normally I would take her with me to Junction 28, West Midlands Outlet, but we knew we wanted to sit down and have something to eat, and you can sit outside. Wagamama's there, they have got heaters and it's covered, but we wanted to sit inside for a change, so we decided, and I don't think she'd have liked how busy it was anyway, so I'm glad we didn't take her really. So I've come back and I've got my potatoes peeled and on for my mash, and I'm going to put the sausages in the air fryer in a moment, and I've also got some lean mince I'm putting this local cooker on to put a chilli on. That'll be for tomorrow's tea, but also I might take a bit to work. I have bought a salad bowl, so I might make a bit of a like chilli salad bowl thing. I don't know yet, I'm not sure. I might not even take chilli in the end. I might just take a tin of soup or something. Not completely sure. I do want to take something warm and filling though, so I don't get hungry and want a snack. So yeah, I was going to come back and do some more bits with the business, but to be honest with you, I'm really tired. I spent all weekend on it. Did do a bit before I went out. I ordered some more DTF transfers, so that's why we were late leaving. So I'm not going to do any more now. I'm going to sit and carry on with my knitting. I did do some knitting in the car and let Eddie drive for a change, and I distracted myself. I'm not a good passenger by doing my knitting, so I've been doing my socks. So I've had mixed results so far with them, but I have got a pair that I've got past the cuff bit, and I'm now onto the body bit of the actual sock. So we shall see how they turn out. I'm not guaranteeing with my first pair they're going to be wearable or even fit me, but you know, I like to have a go at these things. So that's what I've done today so far. And I'm sitting down now. I've just watched Beatrice Caruso, and incidentally, she's just made a chicken soup, which I bought all the ingredients for last week and didn't get around to making. And because I knew I wasn't going to make it, I ended up freezing the chicken, but she's just made something very similar with lemon in. So mine did have pearl barley in my recipe though. I went out and bought the pearl barley special. So at some point this week I'm going to have a go at doing that. And now I'm watching another YouTuber, Frugal Fit Mom, who's got 5 best and easiest full soup recipes, one pot comfort, which is what I'm all about at the moment. Beatrice, by the way, has had snow, and normally whenever we see in Canada and America them having snow, we normally get it within 2 weeks. So I do wonder whether the weather is going to change here at some point soon. I've not seen any forecast or long-term forecast, but it has made me suddenly think, oh God, it is winter. I'm going to have some tender stem broccoli with my dinner as well with my sausages. Like I say, I bought skinny sausages for me. Haven't bought them for a while. I have been eating normal sausages, and the only reason I've gone for skinny is because I know my lunch was 600 calories and my coffee was like 138 or something. So I wanted to keep my dinner within like my limits. So yes, I shall catch you. Hopefully I'm able to show it you. You never know. Here's my dinner. So I've got 3 skinny sausages, 200 grams of mashed potato made with low fat spread and skim milk, and I've got some tender stem broccoli that I've done in spray oil, and there are some sausages left over, and here is the chilli that's in the slow cooker for tomorrow. So I'm going to go and eat my dinner because I'm starving. It's 6:25 now. So I have got some calories left, so if I want to have something for pudding I can, but I'm hoping this will fill me up and I won't need anything else. So if that is the case, I shall see you tomorrow, and if I have anything else I'll share it you. Good morning, it is Tuesday and I'm back at work today, and it's an in-office day and it is wet and miserable as always. So I've just got some black trousers on and just a top. I think a lot of people do dress casually there with sportswear and stuff, but I don't have a great deal of stuff that actually looks decent, so I'm wearing this. I did put a blouse on, a linen shirt originally, but it's really in your face and bright and I'm just not feeling very confident today. So we'll go with this. It also has gone from being really, really hot in the office to being quite chilly, so it's good to layer. I'm sounding nasally this morning. I'm not bunged up or anything. It's just getting up and, you know, when you get up and you're a bit sort of tired in the morning. So I'm going to make myself a drink, get my lunch ready, and sort myself out. There is pots all over near the sink, which I'm not going to have time to sort out, so I'm going to leave that for someone else to do. Morning, you going outside? It's wet and miserable. You want to be quick? That's what we're dealing with. It actually looks a lot brighter than it does on the camera than it does in real life. But yeah, it's wet and miserable. Breakfast this morning is some of this Fuel granola. It actually, when it comes up in the app, has 50 grams as the serving size. I don't know if that's what it's got on the pack or not. Focus, damn you. This new camera, I'm not quite used to it and it doesn't focus straight away. There we go. Oh, it is 50 grams because it tells you on the end there, 50 grams is there. Anyway, it comes at 50 grams, and then I've got some honey 0% fat Greek style yogurt on top as well. This works out to be, I think it's 430 calories. Let me just double check, it might be 370. I didn't remember, and then I started reading all that box and it's put me off. Just hang on a sec. Yeah, it's 370, I don't know where I got 430 from. So I'm going to eat this quickly before I go to work. I've only got about 10 minutes. I've got this in a cup of tea. And this is the slow cooker with the chili inverlator, which is currently switched off. We switched it off last night, but that will go back on today. So yeah, that's that. Lunch I'm taking. So just in case I don't get a chance to record it, if I'm downstairs and it's really busy or something, or if I'm sitting at my desk, I've just got a leftover pork dinner from Sunday. So it's just two very, very small thin slices of pork, potatoes and some mixed veg. And then I took a salad with me as well to go with it, a little side salad from Aldi. So healthy enough for lunch. Haven't tracked the calories for that yet because I haven't had time. So yeah, I'm gonna scoff this and get going. Evening, I got back from work late because the traffic was bad. And then I was helping somebody's car because his car wouldn't start. So we managed to jump start it and get it going. And then I need to help with him to get a bulb for his car. And popped to M&S because we ran out of eggs and ham and things. I did pick these up, not for me, but they were free on the Sparks app for my birthday. My birthday isn't yet, but it's already appeared, so I got those. I'm not going to have one. I'm not a big fan of triple chocolate cookies, so I'm quite pleased really. So yeah, that's pretty much that. I've got my chili, which looks quite watery, but I'm going to enjoy it anyway, hopefully, because I'm absolutely starving. I'm really proud of myself today because we had loads of treats at work and I managed to ignore them and not have any. But it does mean I'm starving now, so I'm going to quickly show you what I'm having. I'm going to go and scoff. So I've got some rice under there. I've got a big pile of chilli. It's lean beef, butternut squash, mixed peppers, onions, spices and things. So all really healthy. And then I've got a little bit of the reduced fat sour cream and chive on top. Just, it's spread out because of the heat, but it's just like a tablespoonful of that. I don't know if you can see that because it's not focusing. There we are. And I've got a cup of tea to go with it. There is a little tiny bit of cheese under there as well, which I'm going to track in my app. But I've been so good today. I'm really proud of myself. Good morning, it is Wednesday, last day in the office for me for this week, thank goodness. I was up ridiculously early this morning. I was awake from about 5 and I got up and had my shower and I'm downstairs all ready for my day, dried my hair-ish and put makeup on, and it's now 10 to 7, so I'm going to make a drink, make some breakfast. I'm going to try and leave a bit early today because the traffic yesterday was awful. We've got loads of roadworks. But yeah, I'm going to try and get a good start to my day. I'll show you if I have any breakfast. Evening, I'm back from work and I got home for about 5:30. Quickly got my kit on, went out because I was supposed to be meeting my friend for a run. I don't know what's happened. She stood me up. I literally got there. I messaged her when I got home and we've got a firm plan in place for tonight after 5:30. No rush, she knew I was in Loughborough. So I messaged her and said, I should be there for 6, got to get changed and I'll be there for 6. Then I messaged her just after and said, actually make it 15:15 because I don't know what traffic's like. So I got over there and I actually got there for 6:10 and I messaged her and said, I'm here, I'm at the co-op, blah, blah, blah. Nothing. And then I messaged a few minutes later and I said, are you still up for running tonight? Nothing. And I left it until about 22, 1:45. I was messaging Eddie going, how long do I leave it? I've been completely stood up. And in the end, I sent her a message saying, I'm going to pop into the co-op. And if you're not here when I come out, I'm going to go home because I am frozen through. I literally feel like my bones hurt. I'm so cold. And it's not like I could even go out for a run because it's pitch black and I wasn't going to run around there on my own. So I'm gutted. I'm gutted that I've been stood up because I don't know why. I mean, there might be a very good reason. Maybe something's happened with her family. She has stood me up before. I'm just an idiot. Why do I do this? Why do I do this to myself? But yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get up and go out for a run in the morning. I'm too cold to run now. I feel like my bones just all hurt because I'm so cold through. So I'm going to go and have my tea. Now, I've not vlogged much today. I didn't vlog at my lunch break because I only really took half an hour and I worked through the rest of it because I've got quite a lot to do, that being month end. And I was really busy and I was going to knit. And then I didn't end up knitting because I sat and spoke to Eddie instead. I rang Eddie up. So we've had a bit of a natter on the phone. So in the end, I had a tin of soup. I don't know if I showed it you this morning. It was just a tin of Aldi's version of the lamb big soup and 2 slices of soda bread. And that was really good. That's all I've had. When I nipped into the co-op just now, where have I put my knitting? Oh, it's out there. When I nipped to the co-op, Eddie said you're going to get some chocolate. And I just thought, I'm really trying to be good. I know I will eat it all. The mood I'm in now. Are you going outside? Go on then. It's cold. And anyway, I bought him some Oreo chocolate bites because I won't be tempted with them. I don't like Oreos particularly. But I did get some Aero Mousses because they're only 89 calories. So I thought I can have that and still have a bit of chocolate and enjoy it. And just bought a loaf of bread. So I was actually quite restrained because they did have like cakes and all sorts. And I was very tempted, but I just resisted, luckily. Anyway, I'll show you what I'm having to eat. Do not look at my hob if you manage to see it. It is disgusting, but I've not been home today. So this is last night's chilli. I asked Eddie to stick it on just after lunch with some pasta in it. And then he just stuck some cheese slices, the kids like pouring ones on top, until they'd melted. And then I've just got some reduced fat sour cream and some salsa with it. So this is dinner and it's really healthy because obviously the chilli I made last night was the lean beef, mixed beans, what else is in there? Tomatoes, butternut squash. So all really healthy stuff. So I'm looking forward to eating that and getting warm. I'm going to go and get my pyjamas on and a jumper and get cosy in front of the TV, I think. But yeah, just gutted because I'd really psyched myself up. You know, like when you come home from work, you have to really psych yourself up to do these things. And I did, and I really was looking forward to it because I'm very much a social runner. Have a natter while you run, walk. So yeah, I'm gutted. But I'm going to try and go out if I can in the morning. If I don't go out in the morning, I'm going to go on the bike. So one or the other. But yeah, so that's that. That's my tale of woe for today. Yeah, so I've showed you what I'm going to have for pudding. So I'm probably going to not record anymore for the rest of the day. Working from home tomorrow, thank goodness. I'm really glad because I've had nothing but interruption after interruption after interruption in the office. I'm hoping, I think I have got a couple of meetings booked in for tomorrow, but I'm hoping I can just blast through my work and get it done. Ewan's at work. I'm not sure where Tom is. Tom's been out since before I got home, so I have no clue where he is. Take my running shoes off. They're so comfy. Anyway, I shall catch you probably tomorrow. Good morning. It is Thursday and I'm working from home today. Thank goodness. It's horrible out there. So this is what we're dealing with outside today. It's actually stopped raining a little bit. It has been really throwing it down all night last night. So I had actually, my friend contacted me to apologise for standing me up running. She just completely, not forgot, but lost track of time. My husband was home from work late. She got workmen in and stuff. So she was very, very sorry for it. I've got crazy hair today. And what is going on with this side of my hair all the time? Must be the way I sleep. Anyway, I did say I forgave her for it, so, or forgave her for it, should I say. My English is terrible this morning. And so we've rearranged to go tonight, but then this storm's rolled in. I don't think we've got it as bad this time as we did last time, but I don't fancy going back attempting to run in this weather. So I think I'm going to message her and say, should we move it till tomorrow, because I'm not fancying that at all. So just making Eddie a cup of instant coffee, because that's what he fancies today. And I'm having a posh coffee because I've not had one since the weekend, I think. And I just fancy one today. I don't think I showed you actually. I've managed to lay my hands on in Aldi on Monday the Sweet Freedom Caramel Barista Syrup. And per 100ml, or per 5ml, 16.7 calories I think it is. And then I also managed to get the vanilla one. We did have the hazelnut one. We had all three in mine, but I didn't go for hazelnut. Although I don't mind a hazelnut coffee if I'm honest, but I decided to go for those two because I know that Chloe and Tom will drink those. And there's no guarantee that I'll like them in coffee. Sometimes I like a bit of syrup, sometimes I don't. I'm not particularly sweet when it comes to my drinks. So I do like a caramel macchiato though. So anyway, I'm going to make my coffee and make Eddie's instant coffee, and not having breakfast yet, just not hungry. And because I'm working from home, I can have it a bit later, so that's what I'm going to do, I think. Hi, it is lunchtime. I've had nothing to eat today so far. I just had a cup of tea this morning and that's it. I've been really busy getting my head down and getting on with some work. It is now 25 to 2. I started my lunch about 1ish, but I've been on the phone to Wix. So someone texted me today, so we've got a surveyor coming out tomorrow to measure up and check all the measurements that the designer did and just check everything's in order, and then he's going to give us a planned installation date. This is edited Julie just sitting in the car on a lunch break trying to edit a video and catch up. Just realised that I didn't actually edit any footage from the week before this one, but realised you probably have no idea about what's going off with my kitchen unless I've mentioned it to you in the comments. So basically my oven's broken, and because my hob barely works, my dishwasher's broken, everything's going wrong, the fish freezer's about to go. We decided to bite the bullet and get measured up for a fitted kitchen, which I don't think is going to be before Christmas. I'm really hoping it is, but he said he's busy definitely till the 11th of December, so it depends on how complicated it is. But yeah, so then I've had another phone call with Wix just following up, just to tell me what the next steps are. So hopefully I'm moving forwards. I've got my lunch out now, and I'll quickly show you what I've decided to have. It wasn't just me deciding, it was Eddie as well. I'm hoping, it's very dark in here because it's really raining again outside, but we've got eggy bread. So it's just bread, dipped in egg, beaten egg, and cooked in spray oil, and some beans. So a real basic kids dinner, but we saw someone else on YouTube having it and it set us off. So they were having a sweet version, which I do like, I must admit, but we decided we're having this for our lunch with beans. Not sure what we're having for tea yet, so, oh, Luna's down. What are you coming down here for? Are you going outside? Maybe I won't get my dinner just yet. Come on then, be quick. Come on. She's moving at a snail's pace like some sort of slug, I don't know why. So I just had a text coming through on my phone as well. Right, go on then. It's trucking it down. Yeah, she's not happy to be going out there. You can see how wet it is. It is throwing it down. I won't record her having a wee. No one needs to see that. But look at those clouds. Ugh. I'm so glad I cancelled run number 2 with my friend that was to replace last night's run. She was supposed to go today. I don't know if I've mentioned this already. And I messaged her this morning and said, nah. And she came back and agreed. So we're doing it tomorrow, hopefully. So yeah, I'm going to go and eat my lunch. Good morning. It is Saturday. But I'm making a coffee. I've got my running kit on, so I've arranged to run 3 times this week and not gone so far. So originally, just checking there's water in my coffee machine, there is. Originally I was supposed to run on Wednesday and I got stood up. Then I was going to run on, let me just plonk you down somewhere so I can actually make my coffee, bear with me. Well, you can't really see my head, but let me see if I can put you somewhere else where you might be able to. Just about. So then I was supposed to run on Thursday, and we had that storm come in, so it was torrential rain, so we didn't bother then. I cancelled that one and said I don't really fancy running in this rain, and it really was bad. There's lots of leaves around. I could just see myself breaking my leg or something on the slipping over and falling. So then We were going to run last night, and my friend's husband got delayed at work, so that was another failed attempt. So I've arranged this morning to do a park run because Eddie's supposed to be doing the park run because he's training for the London Marathon, and he needs to start running a bit more regular. And so I arranged to meet my friend at Beeston park run at 8:30, and we weren't going to do park run. We were just going to go off and try and do like a run walk, like training type thing. Anyway, Eddie's woke up this morning, he's had bad cramp during the night in his legs, so he doesn't want to do park run. So I've messaged my friend, and I'm hoping I've called her in time just to say, let's not bother going over to Beeston to the park run because the parking gets really busy over there, and it is a drive from home. There's no point doing it if none of us are doing park run. So I'm going to see if I can meet her at a park, because then Eddie can take Luna for a nice walk. Because she's only been having, I think yesterday she had a very quick 10-minute, 15-minute walk. Because of the fireworks going off, she's been petrified. So she hasn't had much of a walk, and the rain. She's obviously a fair weather walker, is Luna. So she's not been out very much, so it'd be quite nice for her to get out this morning. But I don't know if my friend's seen my message, so I may still end up having to go and do the Beeston route. Right, I'm going to join you in a sec because I've got to try and do this two-handed. We've made it to the park and it is now raining, typically. I've messaged my friend to say we're here, so let's just hope that she comes this time and doesn't stand me up again. But yeah, it's raining and horrible, so it's a good job I've made a commitment to come, otherwise I definitely wouldn't be going out today. Run done. So we managed to do just over 5 kilometres, and it's about killed me. Look at my face, look like a tomato, and I am soaking wet. The rain really came down. We were absolutely drenched. Little Luna went for a walk with Eddie, and she's soaking wet. She's shivering, bless her. Eddie just popped into Morrison's to go and get some bacon and sausages so we can have something to eat when we get in. Not that I feel hungry at the moment. I feel a little bit sick, if I'm honest, but it's so good running with somebody, because she's really pushed me, because I'd have given up. I mean, to be honest, with this weather I probably wouldn't have even started, but I definitely wouldn't have got to 5 kilometres, so I'm really grateful to Deanna for coming with me. So yeah, that's the first one done. We didn't bother following Couch to 5k. We just ran as far as we could and tried to push ourselves, and then we walked for a bit, and then we ran a bit further, and amongst all that tried to catch up on quite a lot of months worth of information we'd not spoke to each other about. So yeah, that's my activity done for today. I'm going to go and have a nice shower and sort this out. Nothing else to catch up on really. I think today will probably be a day of, might do a stretch. I did a bit of a stretch at the park, but I could do with doing a proper stretch when I get in, because I feel like I'm going to really stiffen up. And you can hear in my chest, I do think my iron is bad. I had the blood test taken just over a week ago, and I rang for the results yesterday because it should have been in on Wednesday, and they said they haven't got them back. So I'm worried that my blood test has gone missing or got lost, because we've changed doctors, so I'm just wondering whether it's gone somewhere else. But I'm fairly sure my iron's low again, because it feels the same, like breathing wise, as it did last time. So I'm going to start taking the iron tablets anyway. I didn't want to start until she'd done the test, because I wanted to see how bad it was, because if this keeps happening, there has to be a reason, and they need to look into it. But obviously there's my lady issues causing it, which hasn't helped. But anyway, that's too much information for today. I'm going to go home, have something to eat, have a nice hot shower, cough my guts up, and hopefully try and do some business stuff. I really want my website to go live today. And if I get a chance, if it goes live, I'll put a link in the description. It's going to be just Christmas t-shirts and stuff at this point, because we're obviously building slowly and adding to things as time goes on. But we decided to start with Christmas t-shirts and Santa sacks, so that's my initial offering. But yeah, that's it, and I shall catch you in a bit. Here's my breakfast, courtesy of Eddie. So I've got some tin cherry tomatoes, some hash brown stars, an egg, and 2 sausages. They're Cumberland sausages, and then I've got a slice of bread and butter with it, which is the fake Lurpak lighter. So I'm just having whatever sausages we've got. So Eddie bought 1 pack that was reduced and then 1 pack that wasn't, but he's just gone for the cheaper sausages. So that's what I'm having, and I shall catch you in a bit. I've got more showered now, but not fully dry yet, so I'm going to try and get cosy. I've got all my cosy sort of clothes on. Oh, that's bright. Here's tonight's dinner. So Eddie's made boiled potatoes with dill and Lurpak lighter, there's sausages, fried onions and vegetables and some gravy. So it's very tasty. Good morning, it is Sunday today and it's actually quite late in the day and I've just picked up the camera for the first time. It's 1:10. I got up this morning and I took Ewan to work, and then I went to my sister's for a coffee because she's just come back from holidays, and then Ewan messaged to say he wanted to be taken to a different branch, so I picked him up and took him to the other branch at Derby. So it's been a bit of a busy morning. Eddie's made us something to eat. This is the first thing really that I'm eating today. So it's bacon, egg, beans and a slice of bread. I'll quickly show you. So here is my breakfast, brunch, whatever you want to call it. Eddie's scoffing his over there and Luna's just sitting patiently waiting. But yes, this is what I'm having to eat now. Excuse the state of me. I'm in the craft room. I came down to help Chloe make something. Chloe's made herself a pegboard. I'll quickly show you how. I'll just spin round. So this is for when she wants to display, to take photographs of her little Christmas ornaments.
And even just to store them.
I think you've sold all out of all those Christmas ornaments, haven't you? The bare ones
the
you
bare
have.
ones I have. I haven't got any that on.
So if you're interested in the punch needle decoration, I'll put a link to her shop in my description. But yeah, so she sold out of the little bear ones, but she's got some of the other ones after, the little punch needle things. But I've helped to make that little pegboard so that she can display them to take photos, and also if ever she does markets and stuff, she'll be able to hang little key rings and stuff on there. But I'm now in here and I'm downloading some files to try and use my Xtool to do some stuff for the shop. So I'm hoping to do some little ornaments and things, probably Christmas ones initially, but hopefully there'll be some other stuff as well. I'm hoping to do some sort of like baby milestones and those kind of things. So yeah, I'm going to try and record a bit if I can, just so that I've got a bit of footage to show you. Good evening. I don't know when I last filmed or if I last filmed, but I was playing around with the Xtool for a while trying to make a Christmas decoration, and it's semi-successful. I'm happy with the cut and all the rest of it, but I tried to use acrylic paint pens on it and that hasn't gone terribly well. So I think I might sand it off and try again, or put some vinyl on it. But anyway, I was in there doing that for a while. Chloe's gone home now because Chloe's here today as well, and Tom's back from work. I will be going to pick Ewan up in about 3.5 hours, but dinner's ready and I'll show you what I'm having. I have actually started eating this, so this isn't all of it, so I don't think I'm being really meagre with my portion because I wasn't. But I did a brisket beef joint in the slow cooker with carrots, parsnips and onions and some gravy, and then these are just frozen roast potatoes I found in the freezer. I'm having to try and sort all my freezer out now and use what's in there if I can, because obviously my kitchen's being done soon, so I need to try and empty everything. So they got used. Yorkshire pudding's got used, and some mashed potato. So this is dinner and it's really, really nice actually. I've not had brisket for ages. Haven't got anything for pudding. I have actually done an Ocado order today, so that'll be coming tomorrow morning between 7:30 and 8:30, I think it is. So so yeah, I've got some bits and bobs in there, but I'm trying to use what I've got in my cupboards as much as I can, and trying to use what's in the freezer and not buy too much to replace it, because we have to be able to eat, but at the same time I need to be able to empty it so that I can eventually get rid of it. I don't actually know how I'm going to get rid of that because it's a big American fridge freezer. Obviously the people that come to the kitchen aren't taking it. I thought I'd be able to ring the council to come and collect it, but it says on the council website that they'll collect normal fridges and freezers and white goods like washing machines, but they won't take American fridge freezers. And it said that you can take them to the recycling centre, but I'm not sure how I'm supposed to get it there because there's no way that'll fit in my car. So I'm not sure what to do with it at the moment. Obviously it's working, so my thought was, do I put it on Facebook Marketplace to give it away? Someone can come and collect it, but they'll have to bring their own vehicle, or do I just try and get some sort of trailer and try and hook it up? Although we don't have tow bars on our car, so I don't quite know how that'll work. But anyway, that's a problem for another day. I'm going to eat my dinner and I shall catch you later. Apologies for the abrupt end to this video, but I've decided to split it into two because it kind of covers 2 weeks. So the next vlog will go up in a few days. I was a little bit behind still. So yeah, that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, if you could subscribe, that would be great. And if you want to pop a comment down below, let me know how you're getting on. That'd be great because I love to talk to you in the comments, and I shall see you later.